Hello, everyone. Give you a minute to sign in. Hey, Kate. Awesome. Hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. Okay. Let's see. Anyway, how are you guys doing today? It's a good Thursday. It's like warm here. I'm in a t-shirt. Hey. So I almost did not Periscope. Like, was real close to not Periscoping today, my usual day, but lots of things going on in our life right now. Just a little bit, come on, creeps. Just a little bit crazy and stressful. So I need all the stress away and joy and peace and calming. But I just kind of had an idea of talking more about the business side today instead of products and things that, of course, I love with Young Living. We all know that. But just to kind of give you a glance of what I'm going through on the business side, just to be an encouragement, or maybe push you guys just to say yes and keep going. This is obviously, multi-level marketing isn't anything that I ever saw myself doing or in, and I am so glad that I'm in it and working it, because it's pushed me to grow in ways that I just never imagined, personally, personal development, mentally, emotionally. I've had to get a little bit more of rattlesnake skin, I guess rhino skin, a little tough skin, because it's hard. Business is hard, and having a team is hard, and it's not always the easiest, and it's not always the fluffiest, most beautiful, smooth roller coaster you're gonna ride, but the end result, and at the end of the day, I feel like it's always worth it to look back on growth and what the Lord is teaching me in continuing to open these doors for this this journey with Young Living and oils. So the past, I hit silver in the very end of April, still completely blown away and grateful. And then this month, instead of I took a breath that first about week afterwards. I was just a little overwhelmed, kind of crashed from exhaustion from traveling and pushing hard for silver and educating and talking to people. But really, it didn't give me, I didn't want to slow down. I didn't feel like my momentum was slowing just because I hit a certain goal or rank within Young Living. I was wondering if I was going to do that, if I was just going to kind of crash and say, oh, well, now I can coast for a while, because, you work hard until that point, and sometimes you just need a little breather. Well, I've really been excited, and I haven't wanted to hit coast. I've really kind of said, well, what's next? What can I push myself to do better, to be a better leader, to grow more personally? And I'm just trying to kind of figure out what that personal development is. So the last week or so, I got really convicted about just touching base with my team. I have going on almost 200 members in my mermaid organization. I love them. I pray over them. I see all their names. I'm constantly looking at who I can touch base with. But I decided, even if I had never touched base with this person, if this person truly did not know me personally, I've never met them, I've never even spoken to them, I sent them an email this week. And even people that I just haven't connected with in quite a while, that I might have met at a past Make and Take or through a different friend that signed them up, I wanted them to know that I am personally thinking about them. I'm personally praying for them. I want to help them in their knowledge and their education of Young Living and oils and products, and what do they want next for their family, or what are they curious about, or what is holding them up from continuing to use. What can I offer to them as their leader, as an educator? Because those questions that they have that even I don't automatically know the answers to, because I don't know it all. I'm still on this journey. I will be forever and ever. I'm not going to know every single answer. When I don't know those answers, it's actually pushing me. I'm not above anyone per se, like knowledge wise. I'm learning too. I'm always continuously learning alongside them. And so I want my team to feel that way, whether they have never met me before and they don't even know what I look like. I want them to know that I'm there, I'm journeying too. I'm wanting to learn what they're wanting to learn. I'm wanting their goals for what they want for their family. I want that for them. So I sent emails, even text messages to people that I just haven't touched base with in a while, that I know personally, that I've signed up personally, because it's my biggest fear that people would get their kit and be kind of jazzed about Young Living and essential oils, and then they just let it sit there and they don't reap the benefits. And then they're mad because they're not seeing benefits, but they're not using. So that's like my biggest fear, because with other multi-level marketing companies, I even hated to go to like parties and stuff because I don't like confrontation. I don't want to feel pressured to buy anything that I might just use in my kitchen or whatever. Well, Young Living, I use multiple times a day over, and I want that for other people. This is a lifestyle. This is one part of a puzzle of a healthy lifestyle. This is not the answer to all of our problems. It can be the answer to some of our problems. Obviously, we have other things in our life that we need to take care of, like mentally, physically. We need to have a good diet, exercise, and take care of ourselves. But oils can be a great part of that health and wellness journey. So I want to be there for people, even if I've never met them, and help equip them and them feel comfortable dialoguing back with me. So I think that's just one thing I've been really convicted about, is really being, I don't want to recreate the wheel. I want it to be duplicable. I want people to feel confident talking to their friends and family. I want them to feel confident on using their oils on themselves and on their families, even on their pets. I want them to feel educated and secure in using them safely and effectively. And I want them to kind of push themselves to learn too. I mean, I'm not going to know all the answers. I can help find them. But then one day they're going to push to find them themselves and kind of find them on their own little second nature journey with oils very quickly. So I love oils. I love Young Living. I love every single person that's on my team, whether they're business building or not. I think it's such a great business opportunity, but it's a hard thing. It's a hard thing to kind of be your own boss and help your own team. You never want to feel like you're failing anyone. It's a lot of pressure to live up to, like, am I doing it right? Are people feeling supported and educated, or are they just feeling like a number on my list? So I think just continuously trying to search for ways to be a better leader and to grow and to push myself in being more of a servant leader is really important. And I think on those days that it's hard to say yes and to keep going, to kind of dig up deep within me on the days that I do remember being great and awesome, is we do have seasons of tiredness and maybe feeling like we're not doing it right, or that things have come to a standstill. But just to keep saying yes and to keep praying about it and pushing those doors and kind of pushing ourselves to continue to grow and see what the Lord wants us to do. I think I couldn't do this without Christ in my life, because He's totally opened this door for me. I didn't see it for myself, and He's continued to open doors, which are really exciting. But it doesn't mean every day is easy and it's all just been, obviously I'm not Royal Crown Diamond in like a month. I mean, it took me 18 months to hit silver, and it's been totally worth it. Would I like to see myself further? Of course, but that's what the journey is here for. So I think when you're even considering business building with Young Living or trying to pour into your builders, look at yourself every day and say, okay, where can I grow? Where can I encourage? Where can I pray about this certain area in my life or this certain person in my downline? And where can I keep saying yes? Okay, obviously I might have topped out with my warm market, but who else? What can I do next? What classes can I offer? What make and takes can I do? What can open those doors that maybe would normally be shut because I'm just not putting myself out there? So I think just challenge yourself and use your products. Be a witness of the product, a walking product. I wear my oils all the time. I diffuse them all the time. They're sitting out everywhere. So if people come to my house, hey Laura, If people come to my house, they're going to see it. I'm not pushing it on them. And that's not my first conversation with new people. And that's something that I've learned moving to a new city, being in Chicago, is I'm not meeting people and saying, P.S., my name's Lauren. Nice to meet you. My husband's worship pastor and I sell oils. Would you like some oils? No, it is about the people first. It's about friendships first. And of course, oils are a part of my life. So I'm going to talk about them eventually, but those aren't going to be the first conversations that make me have friendships. Care about people first, because that's what's going to end up taking you further with your team, is them feeling supported and cared for. And so that's just on the continuous journey that I'm on. So I kind of wanted to just throw that out there today, as saying, if you feel like it's just something you want to do, or if you feel like that door is just kind of shut, just gently push it open and see what the Lord has in store for you with that, because this really can be such a blessing in our lives, whether it's relationally. Like, I have the best friends that I've yearned for and prayed for so long, and it's not because we just talk about oils. We talk about everyday life stuff. Like, we are living life together. And of course, I'm so thankful because Young Living brought us closer. Most of us were already acquaintances, friends, but we didn't hang out a lot. And now I talk to my very best friend, who I wouldn't have ever thought would be my very best friend, almost every single day on the phone. And it's amazing because we laugh about it, because we were just kind of acquaintances. Hey, we'll see each other at weddings and dance parties and things like that. And we had a good time together, but it wasn't an instant, really crazy deep sisterhood until we kind of started working and journeying with Young Living together. So I'm forever thankful, whether or not it's because of friendships or just pushing me to grow as a person and as a mom, as a wife. I feel like I've needed to figure out time management better and figure out how to play with my kids better so I can work harder in the afternoons. It's just provided a lot for me in the area of growth. And so I don't want y'all to get intimidated and think you have to know it all before you say yes. It will come. Knowledge will come as you journey and as you read, but you don't have to know it all in order to do this. I would just want you to know that you can still learn and encourage right alongside your team. And that's what I want. That's what I want from my team. I want them to think that I'm a servant leader and that I care about them as a person and their families first, before them, buying some oils. But that's my little thing for the day. I just think, say yes. If you have an inkling of wanting to do something, whether it's multi-level marketing, Young Living, or going back to school for something, or having kids, or being a stay-at-home mom, whatever you feel like is that kind of open door that Lord's been prodding in your heart, and you've been praying about it, and you see kind of an opportunity and you're just scared. Sometimes it's worth it just to say yes and see what doors open and see how He blesses that. So anyway, I might have been scattered today. Maybe not. When I watch this back, maybe I'll feel a little less put together, or more put together than I thought. But I am just so thankful for the journey that I've been on, and just for the friendships it's provided me, for the growth as a leader, and just in my life, because I never saw myself here. And here we are. We're doing it. There's no going back. Even on the slow roller coaster parts, it's completely worth it to get to those awesome high moments of about to crest that big hill. So anyway, it's a great team. We love you guys. The mermaids are awesome. We want you to feel supported and educated, whether or not you want to do the business with us. But if you do, just know that we want to lock arms with you and help you, and not think that certain amount of us have arrived, because we sure haven't. We just want to lock arms together. So I hope you all are having a great week, and we'll have a great weekend. And I just love you guys. So I will talk to you next time.